Okay, we should be streaming now. Let's double check. Boom! We're in here. What's going on, everybody? Let me get this loaded up on IG as well. Here we go. King Carter, we got Wavy SED, we got Speed, we got Lee, we got Parsa. What's going on, guys? Let's run it. We got dubs in the chat. Run them up. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let me get it loaded up on IG. So, put in the chat everyone who is looking to start a YouTube channel in 2022. We got IG loaded up. Looks like a lot of you guys are looking to start YouTube. Let's get it. How do I pin a comment though? Sick. All right, let's run it. Let's pull up this. Okay. All right, so guys, today we are going to be going over the 1K in 60 days roadmap. This is what I'm teaching inside of my YouTube coaching program, and this is the most efficient way to get your first 1,000 loyal subscribers on your channel. Okay, so I know a lot of you guys, you're starting a new channel. You want to, you want to do Fortnite, you want to do basketball, you want to do pranks, you want to do all different stuff, and that's awesome. And there's a time and place for that. But the first thing that you need to do in order to grow your channel is to niche down. Okay, variety channels simply don't work on YouTube. If you want to grow your channel, you need to niche down, okay? You might want to do vlogging, you might want to do basketball, you might want to do gaming. You got to niche down, find the one thing you love doing most, and just focus on that, okay? It's that simple. Variety channels simply don't work, okay? You got to figure out what's that one thing you love the most, and you got to just focus on that. And that's going to take us to how we're going to actually niche hack and grow the most within that specific space, okay? So first of all, guys, write this down. Variety channels don't work on YouTube, all right? You see your favorite creators, they can kind of do whatever they want because they have a really strong community established. They have so many people that love them for them. But when you're first starting on YouTube, you don't have that yet, okay? You have to put yourself in the shoes of your avatar, of your ideal viewer, and realize that, people don't really care about you at this point, okay? You're just starting your channel, you're just beginning to grow, and you have to understand that. So you have to find something that they do care about and utilize that, okay? And really lean into that and find out, okay, what's the thing they love most about Fortnite, if Fortnite's my thing, right? And really just provide the most value you can with that. So that's the first thing you gotta do. You gotta niche down. Okay, and when you niche down, when you decide, all right, I love vlogging, I love basketball, I love gaming, I love all this different stuff, what am I going to niche down to? What's that one thing I'm going to choose? These are some things that you need to think about. Okay, first of all, find something that's in high demand, but the supply hasn't caught up with that yet. Okay, that's one big reason when I joined the sneaker community in 2014 that it was a bit easier for me to grow. Okay, because within this community, there were so many sneakerheads in 2014 that loved watching their different sneaker content, but there wasn't that many creators making content on this stuff, okay? So it was a bit easier for me to grow within that niche because I found something that is lower supply. And a lot of people say, they're like, it's 2020, that, YouTube is oversaturated, and that's just not the truth, okay? YouTube is not oversaturated. There's still a bunch of different areas that the supply hasn't caught up with the demand yet. You got to understand, as the supply is growing, the demand is growing as well, okay? And just another thing on this, you don't need to find the perfect niche that, the most important thing is that you have a lot of passion for it, okay? Because I can tell you guys, I've been in rooms with the biggest creators, some of the people that you really, really look up to and you love, and they just don't really have that fire. They don't really have that passion, okay? I'm telling you, You guys can take some of these people's place. Okay, they're not as hungry as they should be, or as grateful as they should be for being at the point where they can just create content and they have an awesome fan base that's just going to support them with what they're doing. Okay, so that's some real stuff right there. Okay, these people don't love it, or they're not as hungry as they really should be at this point. Okay, so just keep that in mind, guys. You want something that's lower supply and higher demand. And you got to look for something with longevity, okay? So there's going to be those trendy games like Among Us and I'm not really a gamer, but some different stuff like that just really comes on the scene, comes on super, super hot, and then really dies down, okay? So you have to be thinking, when you're hopping into a niche, you might want to look for something that's a bit of a safer play, okay? With Among Us, yeah, if you jump onto it early and you really have your skills in place and you really know the best types of topics to make content on, you can really crush it. But you also have to understand that you got to be very, very careful and strategic with how you pivot out of that niche. And I'm just going to be real, 99% of you guys are not going to be able to pull that off. So it just makes sense. You're first getting started on YouTube, okay? So when you're doing that, you got to be thinking, all right, what's going to be a niche that's going to have some longevity, that's always going to have some good demand within the niche. Okay, and then just finally, passion. All right, when you love that niche, when you love that space that you're creating content in, when you love that topic, you're always going to be fired up to make more content within that niche. You're going to literally have excitement about this thing, and that excitement is going to pour over into your channel, into the content you make. People are going to see that within your videos, and that's going to provide a lot more value. Okay, so just one more time, going over identifying your niche. Guys, that's the most important thing, the passion, okay? Once we do the niche hacking battle plan, you're going to be able to, really, really excel in this niche, even if it is a high demand with a high supply, okay? So the most important thing is that passion. So just keep that in mind. But remember, you got to niche down. You got to say, all right, let me take a step back. Let me find what I love the most about these different topics that I really enjoy. Let me really focus in on that. Keep this in mind. High demand, lower supply, longevity, but just make sure you're really, really passionate. Step number 2 is determine your unique value. Okay, so you're entering a new space, all right? You're jumping into whatever new space this is. What are you going to offer this space? You can't think about this selfishly. You have to think as the avatar, as your ideal viewer, as a viewer of this niche, okay? What are you offering this niche, right? That's something you really got to take some time and think about, and it's going to be different for every channel, okay? And then know and assert your unique value, okay? Be different than the other content creators in this niche, rather than doing what they're doing and trying to be better than them. That's not going to work, okay? So you're entering the basketball niche. Why don't you make some content where you're doing, there's already, for me, trampoline in the hood stuff. There's already, park takeovers. There's already different stuff. Well, you got to come in and say, okay, how am I going to offer unique value within this? Okay, my buddy Kenny, he's doing crazy stuff where he does loser puts his tongue in a mousetrap, and he just has basketball videos, but really, really crazy punishments, and him and his buddies are really funny. So they're just offering crazy punishments and comedic, fun, relatable content that you can really connect with, because he's connecting with his buddies. They got great charisma. That's his unique value. So when you're coming into the space, don't think about it selfishly. How are you going to provide value to this space? Okay? So that's number 2. And another thing, let's stick here for a second. You got to think about your content quality, okay? And when I say content quality, everyone is always talking about, man, I need this new gear. I was going to start YouTube, but I don't have a laptop or PC yet. I don't have a camera yet. I grew to 5,000 subscribers with only my iPhone for shooting and editing, okay? Mr. Beast grew to 200,000 subscribers with an iPhone and a Blue Yeti mic. You don't need more gear. You need to be more strategic and take more action within your niche, okay? So don't give yourself that as a cop-out, right? You figure out what your unique value is and tell a story with the tools that you have, okay? So that's step number 2. And then step number 3 is the niche hacking battle plan. And guys, first of all, I just need to set the expectation, okay? It would not be fair to all of the members of my program if I just gave you a complete overview of everything in the niche hacking battle plan. And second of all, this is something where I hop on and individually do with the members of my program. It's not, a plug and play cookie cutter solution to growing, and you can't just plug it into different niches. There's specific research and strategy that you need to apply to each individual niche, okay? So, but just starting off, guys, the most important part about taking over your niche is having the right video topics, okay? That is the most important part of taking over your niche. Finding what is the perfect topics to create content on for your specific channel. Okay, and this is something that I individually do when I bring new clients into the program. I do my own research and I figure out, okay, for this specific channel, what is the best content that they should be making? And before we get into all of this, I just want to give you guys a quick example of niche hacking done right. And guys, real quick, this is a 4-pronged or really a 5-pronged battle plan. Here, let me just check this YouTube stream to make sure you guys see the whole whiteboard. Okay, cool. This is a 5-pronged battle plan in order to take over your niche. Okay, so first of all, we have videos targeted for YouTube search. Second of all, we have videos targeted for browse feed. So YouTube search, you guys, that's pretty self-explanatory. Searchable videos that's going to create evergreen traffic for your channel. Browse features, this is trending topics and more really appealing ideas for your channel. They're more hit or miss, they're harder to really nail because there's not that guaranteed traffic coming in. So we have YouTube search, browse features, YouTube Shorts community building, end screen traffic, and then the IG subscriber growth hack. We're going to be going over all of this. The reason I say this before the example is because Emmy, who's really taken over her niche, is literally only doing YouTube search and browse features long form content, and she's destroying it. So let me show you guys the specific action that she's taken to really take over her niche. So this is Emmy's channel. You guys on the Instagram, you got to join the YouTube live stream so you can see all this. So this is Emmy's channel. Emmy joined the program mid-September. So I don't know why it's not coming up here when I go over this, but she joined around this point. And as you see, she's really, really taken off her channel. She was doing a very consistent 100,000 views every single month. She joins in mid-September and absolutely begins to crush it. Okay, and guys, like I said, only doing long-form content targeting YouTube search and browse features. Okay, so I would literally go in and do create videos for her to make. So I gave her this exact title and thumbnail to create. She just went in and just created the video, and she didn't change her actual video format at all, right? So this is a video topic that I gave her with the exact title and thumbnail. She dropped this 2 days ago and it's crushing it for her, right? This is the second best performing video that she's dropped in months, okay? And I also gave her this specific video right here. So guys, the reason that, within my program, I don't want to give you everything, right? I don't think it's very beneficial if I just give you the answers. But I do want to give you some stuff because I feel like once you create it, once you see stuff working on your channel, then you're going to understand, okay, this is why this video worked, and I'm actually going to explain that to you. So I'm going to work with you. I'm going to do specific work on your channel and within your niche, and then I'm going to give you videos, titles, and thumbnails to work with, but I'm not going to overbear you because I want to teach you how to fish. I want to teach you how to grow. A lot of people DM me, they say, dude, can you give me a shout out, I'm like, brother, if I give you a shout out, yeah, you'd probably get 5,000 subs, but then you'd be stuck at 5,000 subs. Like, what's the point? You wouldn't know how to grow. So that's what I want to do within my program. I want to teach you how to grow. Okay? So, coming back, she's only been working with YouTube search and browse features. Okay? So this is the stuff that you need to think about when coming up with your topics for search and browse features. Okay? So first of all, what are the highest ranking videos in your niche? Okay, and when I say ranking, I don't really mean ranking within SEO and within search. I just mean ranking as a whole. Okay, the videos that do the best within your specific niche, and there's going to be videos like this within every niche. Once you niche down effectively and you actually do it right, and I'm going to be able to do that with you, you're going to find out the videos that are really crushing within your niche. Okay, so you niche down, you figure out what the best videos are, but even once you find that, it's gonna be hard for you to rank, okay? Once you find out the right videos that are really, really crushing it, and you go out and you make that video, it's likely that your video is not gonna crush it, okay? And there's a few reasons for that. First of all, you have to keep in mind the size of your channel, okay? And the fact that you're probably not gonna have much experience, you're probably not gonna have developed skills as a YouTube content creator, okay? And you need to develop those skills in order to have high-performing videos. And you also need to keep in mind your specific content, okay? So you're making videos within the niche, but you're also making your own videos, which are even more niche. Okay, so let me explain this. You have to figure out how niche you should go, okay? So if you find a high-ranking video, say for Emmy, something that was really high-ranking within, food, plant-based type content was what I eat in a day. Now, Emmy's got a bit of a smaller channel, so if she just went and made what I eat in a day on a plant-based diet, her subscribers would enjoy it, her subscribers would watch it because it's a high-ranking video within the niche, and they love that type of content, but it probably wouldn't break out into, out of her audience because it's too broad. What we did with Emmy is we niched it down, and we did what I eat in a day as a post-menopausal mom. So that's a specific type of content that actually crushed it for her. Okay, so we said, all right, let's find out what's the best ranking video, but that's still too big of a pond, and you're a smaller fish. So let's decrease the pond a little bit and really let you dominate that. And that's what we did with that video. And let me actually go ahead and show you guys how that one performed. So that one is right here. 40,000 videos. This is her best performing video to date. So, guys, that's the first thing. Okay. So finding out what is going to be the best performing videos and the highest ranking videos that you can actually pull off, right? So going more niche, you're going to have a higher likelihood of ranking, but remember, you're going to have a bit of a smaller pond. So she's kind of got a cap there at like 40, 50, 60,000 views. If she goes more broad, she's going to have a lower likelihood of ranking, but more potential, okay? And so what we're doing now with Emmy is we're doing more niche stuff, and we're supplementing that in with more broad stuff. Right? So now she's building her skills. Now she has a lot of momentum. Now she actually has an opportunity to hop out of her niche a little bit and go a bit more broad and actually bring in viewers from, so she does Starch Solution, which is a niche form of vegan content. Now she can get different types of viewers from plant-based and vegan and stuff like that. So you have to keep that in mind. So this is really how we think when we're doing our YouTube search and our browse features. So what's going to be the most appealing and what's going to be really searchable that people are always searching and has high search traffic within your niche? Okay, so within the 10K in 30 days roadmap, 2 out of every 3 videos should be targeted for search. So when you're first starting on YouTube, you have to understand you don't have any traffic on your channel. Okay, people need to find your content, and the way they're going to do that is through YouTube search. Okay, that's going to be the easiest way for that to happen. There's some other ways, like YouTube Shorts and browse features, but this is the most guaranteed, highest likelihood of success is YouTube search. But if you have really good performance and you really understand your avatar well, you can crush it and really, really start to grow fast. And by fast, I mean not in terms of, the length of time you're growing, but when you actually start to grow. So like right when you begin your channel, you can actually start growing with browse features. Okay, so 1 out of every 3 videos should be on a trending topic. So when you first start your channel, like I said, you're only going to be getting views from search. That's going to be the only traffic source. But if you make videos on a trending topic that people are already watching on YouTube, that is going to create video bonds with your video. Because look, have you ever watched a video from a specific channel and a bunch of their channel's videos popped up on your screen? That's how YouTube works, okay? Because that video, viewers that watched that video also had a viewing history of watching that channel's other videos, okay? So when you create a video on a trending topic, that's actually gonna put you in the system with other videos that creators have made on that topic. So when Squid Games dropped, everyone was making Squid Games videos. And if you watched maybe a Squid Games, how they make those little, you missed this in Squid Games at 5 minutes into the first episode. If people are watching Squid Games content, your Squid Games challenge is going to come up on their feed. And that's how you actually get on people's feed when you don't have any subscribers, is you make videos topically related to the content that they're watching. So that's something we get very strategic in with the browse features and also with YouTube search. Okay? And then end screens. And guys, this is massive right here. Okay? So we're bringing new viewers in with YouTube search. We're bringing new viewers in with browse features. Once we have them in, you make an awesome video, okay? You show your unique value, and we have a performance training specific for the Niche Hacking Battle Plan, okay? You get clear on, okay, what's gonna be, how am I gonna get really high metrics with this video? How am I gonna really have this video perform well and YouTube's algorithm really, really like it? And then once you do that, you have an end screen at the end of your video sending your viewers to a new video. So you're grabbing them in with a high traffic search video, and then at the end of your video, you send them out to one of your other videos. And then at the end of that video, you send them out to another one of your videos. So every video that you create within your Niche Hacking Battle Plan has to have a high level outro push. And what I mean by this is the end screen, you advertise a different video on your channel at the end of whatever video it is, and you really weave it in really, really well. So if you look up Rebound on YouTube, they do this at a super high level. Their content, it doesn't really end, it just kind of flows into another video and they just present it to you. Guys, go watch this video. And YouTube absolutely loves that. Guys, if we look over at performance, this is what YouTube looks at when determining how good of a video you just created. What's the appeal like, okay? When people see it on their screen, when people get the impression of your video, how are they reacting to it, okay? What's your click-through rate? How many people are clicking on it? How many people are like, these are the signals, right? The click-through rate. How many people are clicking on it when they see the impression? How many people are clicking not interested as the survey pops up? And then engagement. What's the average view duration? What's the average percentage viewed of this video? Are people watching your whole video, or are they leaving soon after the video begins? That gives YouTube bad signals that your video isn't very good, okay? And how is the satisfaction? Guys, YouTube is all about viewer satisfaction. And one massive thing is if they watch one of your videos and then they go watch another and another, YouTube is gonna say, wow, this channel creates really good content. This channel has high viewer satisfaction. The viewers continuing to consume more and more and more content, and YouTube absolutely loves that. That is a massive reason why my trampoline basketball videos just continue and continue to pop off, okay? My video that has 250,000 views right now is projected to do 1 million views. It's outperforming within the current time span a video of mine that's at 920,000 views right now. Because when someone watches one of my trampoline videos, they go and watch the next. They go and watch the next. And a massive reason of why they do that is, one, I just make really good content. We're really focusing in on how can we provide the most value with our content. And the videos, like I said, they don't really end. They just weave into another video. I'm not the best at performing these outro pushes, I'll admit. I'm improving. But when you do that really effectively, that is massive for your channel, okay? So guys, you're bringing people in with YouTube search, you're bringing people in with browse features, and then you're sending them to your catalog with your end screens. That's gonna do two things. First of all, it's gonna get your catalog more views. And second of all, it's gonna tell YouTube, oh wow, these videos that they're doing for YouTube search and browse features are really good, and we need to start pushing these out more. So that's actually gonna give you higher ranking within YouTube search. That's gonna give you higher ranking on browse features. That's gonna get pushed out to more people's homepage. Okay, so that is long form content, the niche hacking battle plan, okay? And I understand it's probably really hard for you to come up with your specific video topics. We'll talk more about that at the end of this training. Second of all, how do I even do this, bro? It's tripping me out because this is like inverted on the live stream. Second of all, YouTube Shorts community. Ooh! YouTube Shorts community builders, guys, these are massive. These are massively effective. Right now, going back to what we said with identifying your niche, YouTube Shorts have really high demand. They're doing over 2.5 billion views per month, more views than long form content. Guys, YouTube Shorts are doing more views than long form content, okay? There is a very high demand and the supply hasn't caught up with that yet, okay? So when you're building your community, this is something to really leverage. Now, it's difficult to make a shorts video and then have a viewer of one of your shorts video, you know, be a subscriber of your channel and turn into a community member of your channel, okay? So we have specific trainings for that. But guys, for the viewers of this live training, keep in mind, you should definitely be utilizing YouTube Shorts, okay? Demand is outweighing supply. It is a huge opportunity to grow your community. So keep this on your radar, okay? We have a whole YouTube Shorts community building masterclass within the program. This is something, like I said, I do individually with my program members. But for you live training watchers, you need to start utilizing YouTube Shorts and doing some trial and error, okay? So, guys, that is essentially everything within the 1K in 60 days roadmap. But as you can probably tell, this is very consultation based, okay? This is something that me and the members of my program do individually together, and we come up with a plan, okay? So this is what I've decided to do for you guys. For the next hour, I've put aside the next hour of my day. Okay, this has already been a 12-hour day for me. I'm taking the next hour to just talk with you guys from this live training, okay? So if you would like to build your YouTube channel in 2021, okay, if you'd like me to personally mentor you, if you'd like a community of people that are also building an impact-based YouTube channel to become their main source of income, having personal accountability with them. Like, guys, I don't do courses, okay? I want to be there to walk. Like, everyone, if I just gave this information, like on my YouTube channel, for example, it wouldn't be effective, okay? No one would really be taking action. One, because you don't have skin in the game, okay? Once you pay attention. And number two, I'm going to be there to walk you through every single step of the way and work with you and mentor you through, like I said, the niche hacking battle plan, making sure your YouTube Shorts are effective, are hitting numbers, are actually converting to people becoming community members, and really decreasing your churn rate of stuff like that. So if you'd like to work personally one-on-one with me within the program, I'd like you to go to my Instagram, DC_Heat, and DM me the words, I'm next, okay? I'm next on my Instagram, DC_Heat, For the next hour, I'm personally going to be DMing all of you guys and seeing if we're a good fit for the program. All right, let me come back to this live training. Was that valuable for you guys? Professor Heat. It's actually dope. Love it, guys. Water, water, water. Guys, let me know, was this valuable for you guys? Loved it. Yes, sir. Good live stream. Awesome. Awesome. All right, guys. Like I said, go ahead, shoot me a message at DC_Heat, the words I'm next for the next hour. I'm blocking off just to personally message every one of you guys within this training. I'll talk to you guys there. Take it easy, everybody.
We out of here.